What does Davido, Seyi Tinubu, and DJ Cuppy have in common? They are all Nepo babies. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the undeniable existence of Nepo babies in Nigeria. Currently, it has become like a pandemic that they are Nepo babies, specifically the Nigerian political Nepo babies that are rampant in Nigerian social media platforms. And in today's video, I'm going to try to analyze why this is so and why we have become so comfortable with relating them with regular self-made people. But before we go into today's video, let's take a definition from Google. Nepo baby, short for nepotism baby, is a term referring to people whose parents have succeeded in similar or related careers, which means that these people have an edge generally for the fact that their parents have succeeded in this particular path that they are going on, whether it is politics, music, movies, fashion, or whatsoever. Nepotism is something that has become too common in society, especially in Nigeria. In today's current day Nigeria, it seems like you cannot have anything if you don't have connection. I mean, Ira Star said it, right? Everything is a connection. In Nigeria, it seems like the only way to have anything is by knowing somebody who knows the person at the top, or knowing somebody at the top. So that is to say that Nepo babies in Nigeria are the actual Nigerians in Nigerian society because they always have an edge than every other person. Just listen to this video for more context.
Down and talk about the pandemic that is Nigerian political Nepo babies. Like, you will see them on TikTok here acting like, oh, they're influencers. Like, oh, I'm based abroad and I'm just a Nigerian influencer. Get ready with me to travel to Santorini for 2 days because I just felt like I missed the beach. The people in your father's state do not have stable light. And some people in your father's state have not eaten in 2 days and are doing dry fast because they don't have food. Just like, it's just hella tone deaf. And I'm just like, are their parents not telling?
So this creator made mention of the fact that Nigerian political Nepo babies act like regular self-made influencers. And this is something that I genuinely believe that happens. One of the major examples of this is Adenike Adeleke, or as you may know her as Nico's Living. This lifestyle influencer, Nico's Living, is not just a regular lifestyle influencer. This is one of the daughters to a sitting governor in Nigeria. So definitely she has the resources and the money and the ability to make good and clean content, so much that it might appear to a regular person that this is someone that is self-made. But however, these lifestyle influencers who are Nepo babies get to fall under that blanket enough to be seen as regular self-made influencers when in all reality they are not. Realize that this is not coming from a place of jealousy, but more from a place of analyzation from different point of views. I mean, from this creator, you see that these Nepo babies never get to discuss about what is actually going on in Nigerian society, what is going on in their states or their local governments, people that cannot feed. In fact, most times when a lot of dangerous and bad things are happening in Nigeria, a lot of these influencers don't even post or even relate or draw attention to these particular things, which means that sometimes these influencers act very inconsiderate to the issues affecting Nigerians in Nigeria. And this is a problem because they are supposed to be the ones who speak up for Nigerian youth. They are supposed to be the influencers and the content creators that people support, people show love to. Ergo, they should be able to speak up for people that they love or people that support them. But you realize that these people just don't do anything. They don't say anything. They don't help in any way. They come in and out of the country when it benefits them. And they get to still hold on to the fact that they are Nigerians. They hold on to the better part of being in Nigeria, to the good part of being in Nigeria. But they never hold on to the to the bad part of being a Nigerian, to the insecurity, to the very poor standard of living, to the very high cost of living, to the very high level of inflation in society. And this is extremely unfair and problematic, because these are people who are in the best position to speak up for youths and people in Nigeria that are suffering. But what you get is them going in and out of the country and just being overall insensitive to what is going on in Nigeria. One thing I sure love Nigerians for is to call people out on their bullshit. I remember a few years ago when there was the EndSARS protest, and I think Davido dropped a song or was just generally tone deaf to what was going on Twitter, and trust people on Twitter to drag him by the tail. I mean, they were calling him all sorts of names, which was wrong, but their heart was actually in the right place, because they were trying to direct and divert his attention to the suffering of Nigerian people by police and the effects of police brutality in the life of any general Nigerian in society. But nonetheless, this is not the end of political Nepo babies in Nigeria. As a matter of fact, there are so many of them. Both from the north, from the south, from the east, from the west. There are so many political Nepo babies in Nigeria, and there's really nothing we can do about it. My advice to these people is for them to at least act a little considerate and sensitive to the actions and the cries of Nigerians, the insecurity issues, and the general contemporary issues that affect each and every Nigerian on a daily basis. Then we will be able to support them even more and be able to praise them even much more. Thank you guys very much for staying with me. I hope you enjoyed today's conversation. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Bye.